ladies and germs, and welcome to Dilettante Ball. I'm Johnny.
I'm Spencer.
And here on Dilettante Ball, we go on Wikipedia.org.
We learn about the states.org.
And we talk about all of them.
.gov. Okay. I thought I was going to get you on that one.
Yeah, we do. That is what we do.
Mm-hmm.
I won't go into why.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, you'll figure it out.
But before we get to that,
yeah,
we have a special treat coming up in 2 days.
That's true.
We're going to be doing a live show in Chicago
mm-hmm.
at the Bughouse Theater.
Yeah.
1910 West Irving Park.
That seems
right.
That
feels right.
Yeah.
If it's wrong,
that feels
you'll
pretty
find
right.
it. It's right off the Irving Park Brown line. It's
going to be at 10 o'clock.
Yes. Central Standard Time.
That's right. Yeah. So if you're driving in from Indiana, make sure to adjust your clocks.
Yes. And if you're driving in from Iowa, adjust your clocks. Maybe.
Probably not.
No, I don't think so. California?
Yeah. Definitely adjust your clocks from California.
Yeah. We've got great stuff lined up. Pony Patrol will be doing improvisation. And maybe something else. We don't want
to spoil the whole thing.
Don't want to let any cats out of the bagel yet, but we'll see.
Jim Belushi might be there.
I mean, according to Jim, he's coming. But
say no more.
What
Blues Brothers 2000? He might be there.
That's it. What if, like, we didn't ask Jim Belushi, but he's just fucking there? Like he has a Google alert out for like Jim Belushi,
sure.
And he's like, "Oh, yeah, I'll be there."
Yeah, sure, why not?
He just shows up.
I got $10. Is it $10 for a ticket?
I think it's 10. I think it's
for
$10.
Jim, it's $5.
You can go online. I don't know the website.
Cool, perfect.
I'll post a link.
Okay.
And
2-for-1 tickets.
There are probably 2-for-1 tickets. If there are, I will post that as well. Or you can tweet at Dilettante Ball, DilettanteBall, or at Johnny and Briefs, which is me, or at Speeham, which is me. Jim Belushi. And we will, if there are 2-for-1s, which I think there are, we'll hook you up.
Yeah, for sure.
And I think that's about it. Oh, and it's BYOB, so
bring your own bees.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Seems good.
Yeah. You want to?
No, that's about it. Let's just wrap it up.
Okay. Now I don't recall what the last.
It was
state
Maine.
Was. Oh, it was, and
it was
dope. All right. What do you think the next one is?
Let's see. Well, it's gonna be a southern state.
Yeah. So I was just gonna say.
Have we done Arkansas yet? I'll say Arkansas.
Ooh, I don't think we have.
That's my guess.
Have we done South Carolina? We have. We must have.
Yeah, it's one of the original colonies.
You're right. Georgia. We've done Georgia.
I think we've done everything on the East Coast now, except for Florida, which we're coming up on.
Arkansas.
Florida will enter the Union before it exits the Union for the Civil War. So we're getting close.
Yeah, I feel like Arkansas feels good.
All right.
Have we done Missouri?
It's the Missouri Compromise. I don't know what that means. I don't know when.
I don't think we have. You know what?
You're going to say Missouri.
I think I might say Missouri.
Right.
I'm going to say Missouri.
All right. Well, Missouri loves company. I'll join you.
No. Missouri.
Yeah, all right.
Missouri Territory was what it was called beforehand. Initially organized as the Louisiana Territory. Interesting. August 10th, 1821. So a year and a few months after Maine.
All right.
Let's get up in it. Their flag is like the French flag, but also the Indian flag. Oh,
wow, it's actually
pretty awesome. It's a red, white, and blue stripe. And then there's like a seal in the middle, and it's 2 bears around like a coat of arms.
Yeah.
United we stand, divided we fall.
I hope that Missouri came up with that.
Salus Populi Suprema Lex Esto, which probably means the same thing.
Oh, sure, that makes sense.
Man, that looks awesome.
It's just 2 bears hanging out.
And then inside of the crest, there's another fucking bear. There's
a total of 3 bears in this.
And like 100 stars.
Yeah, like so many stars it doesn't make sense.
Stars around the outside, stars above the crest. Then that eagle
has
on
more
the
stars
shield,
on the shield.
and above it.
This is like the inception of flags.
Whoa, we got a super big
wow.
version.
Okay, cool.
Oh my god, it's like
like
flush with stars.
There's like
this is crazy. Too many.
There's a net of too many stars, certainly.
This is nuts.
The seal is like a belt. It's somebody's belt.
It is.
It has a buckle on it.
What? This is, and then there's
antlers,
like a moon.
It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, this is nuts. I'm on board with this.
Yeah, so far so good.
And their seal is just that bonkers seal that's on their flag. It's weird how many states like their state flag is just the seal.
Yeah, it's bad flag design.
Nicknames: the Show Me State.
I did know that one.
Mm-hmm. Do you know the capital
of Missouri?
Yeah.
Is it? No, I don't.
I think.
Is it Kansas City?
I think it's Jackson.
Ooh, that sounds right.
Or is it Jackson, Mississippi?
Jackson, Mississippi is right.
Jefferson City.
Oh yeah, I bet that's right.
It is.
Good call.
Yeah, nice. Largest city, Kansas City. Largest metro, Greater St. Louis. Area ranked 21st, population 18th. Highest point, Taumsauk Mountain, Taumsauk. Lowest point, the St. Francis River, at the southern Arkansas border.
I just wish the lowest point would be like an elephant graveyard or like something really cool. It's always some dumb water stuff.
Lowest point, the Civil War.
I've already made that joke.
Have you? Damn it!
And every episode, I want to make it again.
Well, you can. I'll give you the next one.
Thanks.
Which is awesome because we record like 2 in a row usually, so both of us just forget that you have made it like every time.
Every time.
Abbreviation MO. Website mo.gov.
Sure.
Mo.gov.
All right.
I'm down. State symbols: amphibian, American bullfrog.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Good choice.
Bird: eastern bluebird.
Okay.
Fish: channel catfish.
Ooh, man.
Flower: white hawthorn.
These are fun.
Grass: big blue stem. Okay. Insect: western honeybee.
Oh, yep.
Mammal: Missouri mule.
I don't know what that is.
Me neither. And it also sounds like a drink.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely.
Motto: Sans Populi, Suprema Lex Esto. Dance: square dance.
Sure.
Tree: flowering dogwood. Dinosaur: oh my god, Hypsibema missouriensis.
I wish that it would stop giving the Latin.
Yeah,
it's like Brontosaurus.
Missourisaurus. Fossil: crinoid. Gemstone: beryl. Mineral: galena. Rock: mozarkite.
It's like, why even choose this stuff? It's
Yeah.
like, who cares? Like, I know what a frog is.
Soil: menfro. Song: Missouri waltz.
Sure, it's simple enough.
Yeah. All right. Missouri is a state located in the Midwestern United States. It's the 21st most extensive and 18th most populous of the 50 states. It comprises 114 counties and the independent city of St. Louis. What does that mean?
I don't know what that means.
Weird. It's off to a bad start, I'll say, this article. The 4 largest urban areas, oh boy, in order of population are St. Louis, Kansas City, Springfield, and Columbia, as defined by the U.S. 2010 census. This is all census stuff. This, the land that is now Missouri was acquired from France. Maybe that's why their flag is so Frenchy. As part of the Louisiana Purchase, it became known as the Missouri Territory. Part of this territory was admitted as the 24th state on August 10th, 1821. Mark Twain is from Missouri.
Sure.
And he has a quotation about how you pronounce it.
How is that?
And I forget it I know the punchline.
Okay.
And I forget exactly what it is, but it's like if you're born there and you live somewhere else, you call it Missouri.
Mm-hmm.
If you're born somewhere else and you live there, you call it Missouri. And if you're born there and you live there, you call it misery.
Oh, sure.
It's something like that, and
That's
it's like, good. Yeah, it's pretty funny. He has a lot of funny shit that he says.
Yeah, he wasn't. He's not real, like Shakespeare. It's just 40 women in a sewing circle that came up with everything.
That's not. There's no way that's true because there are like pictures of it, like photographs.
Pictures of Shakespeare too. Who knows, man? Shakespeare wrote the Bible.
That is true.
It's like people say all this stuff, and it's like you guys are all idiots. Like no one knows anything.
Shakespeare 3:16. How many sonnets did he have? Like, do you think he has a 316th sonnet?
Yes, I do.
Like, if he has that many, what do you think?
For God so loved the world, man.
Yeah.
He gave his only begotten bard.
It's pretty funny.
Thanks.
Missouri's geography is highly varied. The northern part of the state lies in dissected till plains. This is so boring.
That's no good.
I don't care. Yeah. I don't care.
I agree.
Here's the last sentence. I mean, this last sentence should have been expanded into the whole thing. You ready?
Ready.
The starting points for the Pony Express, Santa Fe Trail, and Oregon Trail were all located in Missouri.
That sounds awesome.
Why?
Let's talk about only that. I don't want to talk about your dissected soils. Like, that's so crazy.
I mean, all of this stuff is in the sidebar over here. What are you? What are you doing? The state is named for the Missouri River.
Yeah, okay.
Awesome.
Cool.
Awesome.
What does Missouri mean? Missouri. It means Missouri.
It was named after the indigenous Missouri Indians.
Yep.
A Siouan tribe. They were called the Wee-Missourita, meaning those who have dugout canoes.
Okay.
Well,
that kind of makes sense. So they're like a river faring population.
Sure. That's so funny. Like,
those guys use canoes.
Yeah.
Yeah, like everyone else is like, on the plains or whatever, up in trees, inside the ground.
Yeah.
The burrowing Indian people of, Arkansas.
Yeah. The Morlocks.
That's right. Exactly.
No, wait.
No, that's right. You're right.
Aren't the Morlocks the ones above ground?
No. Those are like the
Nephites.
Those are the Nephites. The Lamanites are below ground.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So where did
just listen to the word Morlock? It sounds bad, so they're the bad guys.
I thought what are the other ones
the good
called?
Guy, the like ones that
is it Elox?
It's Elos or something like that.
Eloi.
That's it.
I thought they lived underground
No.
and had to go underground when the Morlocks came.
No. The
Where
Morlocks would like come up from their crazy hell pits.
Yeah, and just snatch them down.
Yeah, because the Eloi were their sheep basically.
Yeah.
They were being harvested.
Okay.
Yeah. Remember that?
20,000 Leagues Under the Sea is a pretty cool book. I've there's so much like classic literature that I have not read that I should.
I try to whenever I can read that stuff.
I read The Great Gatsby for the first time like 2 or 3 years ago. It was dope.
Yeah. Yeah. All that stuff like it has a bad like people don't want to read that stuff.
Yeah.
I don't really know why.
It's classic for a reason.
Yeah, I guess right. Yeah. I don't know. There's this thing I've always had in my head like an excuse. It's like, well, why? Hey, how come you're not reading this? Brand new. Like, how come you're not reading Catching Fire or The Hunger Games or whatever? And it's like
because I've never read
literally
anything ever.
That's because I haven't read
Catcher in the Rye.
Because I haven't read Moby Dick yet. When I read Moby Dick, then I can start So until then, I'm just gonna read H.G. Wells and Jules Verne, and I don't know the difference between the two. I assume they're brothers.
I think they're the same person.
I believe
they're both Shakespeare.
Right.
Yeah. You know what though? I don't because I just read fucking Star Wars books instead.
Yeah, you do, don't you? Yeah.
But they're so quick.
Well,
you can read it in like on the train, it's like 3 days just from like commuting on the train, and I'm done.
Yeah.
It's gonna take me a long ass time to read. Finnegan's Wake.
You couldn't even conjure up like one book.
Well, I was trying to think of that specific one because it's like insane.
The most
you just
insane.
Can't read it, and it's not even worth reading because it's like a.
I read a Wikipedia article about Finnegan's Wake because it's classically known as the hardest book to read. And have I told you about this before?
I don't know.
The way the book starts is in the middle of a sentence.
Yeah, and then it ends at the beginning of
that same sentence.
Yeah.
So you technically would have to read the book forever, but so it was written in 1910 or whenever it was written. And
it was written whenever it was written.
Yep. And in order to get all of in order to understand what's happening, the whole book is written in metaphor and like double metaphor and like allegories to like it's like really a crazy, very deep, like crazy book, super crazy.
So deep.
Anyway, the point is you have to like be an expert in like everything that was happening in
1910 popular culture
and science and everything.
I never having read it and only having basically read the Wikipedia article as well. I think it's a practical joke.
Yeah, you think so?
I do, because I feel like all those old timey writers were like fucking how many classic books were written like on a dare?
Like Frankenstein wasn't it?
Maybe not Frankenstein.
Well, it was like who can whoever can write the best. It was like a rainy day. It was like, hey, whoever can write the best scary book gets $10.
And then like Alice in Wonderland, I think like Tolkien, dared Lewis Carroll like, you can't write a book that makes no sense that's all about math that kids will read or whatever.
Yeah.
And he did. He wrote 2. So he was probably like,
he wrote 2.
Yeah, fuck that. Fuck. This book means something.
Yeah,
Get it?
right,
no,
right.
it doesn't. Like it means you're all dummies.
Right.
Yeah.
It's a bunch of gobbledygook thrown on a page.
I'm sure there are like movies like that too.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, sure.
Like whatever.
Yeah, I mean, and how many books were written in like magazines? So it was like, all right, we pay you by the word. I was like, by the word?
Right? Yeah.
Okay, well.
Isn't that why like Charles Dickens novels are
so
insane? It's like
for that exact reason, right?
Come on. Yeah, it's so crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. And then you get other books that like people didn't know were jokes, like A Modest Proposal was about like eating children.
So have you read it?
No, I haven't.
It's really short, and it's not even a book. It's like an
It's
essay.
a pamphlet.
It's so funny.
Yeah.
It's like it's so fucking.
It's like, oh, the Irish are starving. Well, you know what we should do? Eat the dumb kids.
You eat the poor kids.
Right.
So it like solves two problems. It's like
Yeah,
you
it gets
get rid of all the poor kids and you end hunger.
I feel like it was also sort of like you get rid of the Irish. Like,
Well, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
who wouldn't? Yeah. So crazy.
yeah. So like all and like we've only had smart people for the last like 5 years. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
So everyone's been dumb forever.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, like I was telling you, like there's a movie called Metropolis that they just lost a reel of and just didn't have a reel, and then we found it in a museum like 15 years ago, and like, oh, here it is.
Well, and
like in Argentina, like somewhere like insane.
Like Doctor Who, they lost like a whole season because the BBC was like, yeah, we'll never need this again,
like,
and they
erased the tapes.
Yeah. Taped it. They
taped over it with
yeah.
like golf like stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird. So like I'm kind of not even joking. Like people when I started being like, oh, we can't. What are we doing?
This is obviously a joke.
Yeah,
obviously.
Yeah, exactly. You know.
Yeah, I don't know. Speaking of The Great Gatsby, it's funny how people so grossly like misread it.
Okay.
And they're like, because we read it in school. Or
yeah,
we
I did.
I
read it in school.
and I didn't. I graduated. So
who cares? Yeah,
them.
right.
But one of the things that you do is like, what's your green light? What's something that you strive for,
right.
And it's like, hey, that's like not a good thing.
Yeah,
because
what's the thing you die for?
What's the thing that you obsess over that's like fucked up and insane?
It causes you to kill somebody.
Yeah. And then
what's your green light?
People throw like Gatsby parties.
Oh, that sucks.
And it's like, you did not. You missed this. It's not. The book isn't about how cool his life is.
It's about how shitty it is.
He is.
Yeah, right. That's awesome. Gatsby party. Like, yeah, we're all wearing hats.
Mad Men is kind of, not having ever watched it, is kind of like The Great Gatsby, because he like gets a new identity and is like a hotshot boy, but he's really sad inside.
Yeah, he is a hotshot boy.
Right.
No, you're right. You're exactly right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Take that, AMC.
Right. We know classics. So I was just thinking, like, all those old people like Shakespeare who
those dead old dudes.
No, so I'm getting to a point. So the point is, it's like, oh wait, maybe Shakespeare wasn't a real person, or if he was, maybe he only wrote one or two things.
I'm pretty sure that's not the case, but
let me follow that up.
Okay.
So, and then you have people like, oh yeah, Mozart. Mozart wrote 49 symphonies by the time he was like 5 or the fuck.
They were all bad, but
yeah.
bang,
it's
bang,
like,
bang.
Yeah, can you believe? Beethoven was deaf. It's so crazy. It's like, yeah, I don't know. I've just come up with this opinion right now.
Okay, awesome.
I don't believe any of those people existed in the. They are all Tom Sawyers or Paul Bunyan's,
sure.
Pecos Bills.
Jesus is.
Well, so you see what I'm saying? Where it's they're all Loch Ness monsters. Where it's like, yeah, I remember. Yeah, no, I seen him. He
was riding a tornado.
Yeah, I seen that Mozart kid. He was
sure.
Yeah, he was composing in the womb. I saw. It's like, you're all idiots. I'm not gonna trust a 12. Like, when was that? The 1700s. I'm not gonna trust some idiot villager who's like.
I can't speak to the musicians, but as far as Shakespeare goes, like, he wrote a lot of shit. A lot of it's not very good.
Sure.
And it's all like stolen from other places. It's like
awesome.
Basically nothing is original.
Okay.
Not stolen, like
he's the Quentin Tarantino of playwrights.
Basically, it's like
repurposed.
That's a fun thing. I'll do it too.
Sure.
Like literally every single thing he wrote.
Awesome.
So
sneak. I like the way that sounds. Sneak.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use that.
So
claim I invented it.
I don't think. I mean, I guess technically a lot of people are Shakespeare then, just because he stole so much shit. But I don't think that, because in a couple hundred years, someone will be like, "There's no way Stephen King wrote all those books."
No, but that's different because we have like documented evidence. Like there's video and pictures.
Sure,
and you know what I mean? Like it's
so
different.
I mean, there is now, but then. In the space future, they'll be like,
when everything's
it's either lost, or they'll be like, oh well, it's so easy to fake like those old timey videos.
Awesome. Right. That's like Yeah, right. Like once everybody that was in the Holocaust dies off, and like we can't be like, look, this is my grandpa. Look at his tattoo. It's like, yeah, well, we can't prove the Holocaust happened because like you know what I mean. Like what's
right? Like what?
When does that happen?
There's a point where
everyone will be like, I'm not really sure if it did happen
with everything. With
everything. Right. But so like if it happens on that scale, you know what I mean? It's like, yeah, well, who knows?
I think Stephen King and Dean Koontz were the same guy.
Right? Just so prolific.
Yeah.
And then they just claim to be John Grisham on the side for money.
I mean, yeah.
I don't know. I think.
Well, and even though we do have like video of Stephen King,
right?
We don't have video. We don't have video of him writing every single book.
Sure.
So we still like he could have 100 ghostwriters, and he just pays them, and he's like, yes, I wrote Cujo.
Right. Of all the ones, Cujo. Well, like we don't even know if.
Obama's a Muslim.
Well, I know that answer already. And the answer is yes, he's a space Muslim. Which makes it very hard for him to pray because he has to figure out what the 5 times
Galactic North, Galactic West or East.
Galactic East. Well, yeah.
Galactic West is
Earth East,
yeah.
right? But like we don't even know if King Arthur existed. We don't know one way or the other, and that was in the 1200s.
I assumed that he didn't.
We don't know.
That's crazy.
We literally don't know. He might have been real.
I feel like it's safer to just say he didn't, right?
No. Anyway, the point is, it was the 1200s. It was like yesterday. It was like not long ago.
I mean, yeah. I don't know. I mean,
a couple grandpas later, we like had America. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know.
So some of his grandpa could be like, oh yeah, I remember King Arthur. You know what I mean? But like we don't.
What's the thing that like the most ubiquitous thing right now that will be the first thing that people like forget?
Well, it's already happened. Like the space. Like so many people don't believe we went to the moon, and I bet
fucking right.
I bet there are people right now that don't believe we can even have we even have the capacity to go to space. I bet there's people right now. There are
100%.
We're not in space. That's all. They see movies like Interstellar, and they're like, see, we can fake it right there.
How crazy is that that's the real world?
Yeah, I don't know, man. Well, I mean, that being said, I'm kind of taking it for granted as well. But
that we went to
we did go to space. I mean,
you're taking it for granted in the same way that
that Canada exists.
I was going to say like New Mexico.
Yeah,
like
right.
You've
never been there, but I know it's like, come on, I know that it's there.
Right. There are people. Concave Earth. Have you ever heard of this?
What is that?
Oh my God.
What's Concave Earth?
It's this crazy conspiracy theory.
Well, don't judge it yet.
Where people think that the Earth is not a sphere,
but a dish,
but like
or
a bowl, basically,
okay.
And everything is on the inside of the bowl.
Okay.
And the sky is like outside of it.
Mm-hmm.
So everyone is like, it's crazy. It doesn't make any sense.
Concave Earth.
You just have to look it up.
I'll have to look it up. Right. It's on the back of a turtle, which on the back of another turtle.
And these websites are like. It's so sincere, and I just
it's so crazy.
And there, because people will be like, you can tell the Earth is round because you can like be at the beach and see that it like dips down.
Oh sure, yeah.
And you see like there's a horizon because the Earth is round.
When snipers are shooting from very long distances, they have to adjust for the curvature of the Earth.
And these people, I don't know what their reasoning is, but they're like, no, that's just they have like a reason why you.
That's awesome.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
So yeah, concavers and anti-vaxxers are the same people. Like, no, that's real. Look at the studies. I've got a friend who got a sister, and she's an anti-vaxxer. She's like a young person like us. Refuses to vaccinate their kids.
I love I mean, this is not news to anyone, but it's every doctor or scientist or whatever is like, this thing is true,
right?
And then there's one guy
crackpot
that says it isn't, and you're like. See?
Yeah, right.
See?
Yeah, I don't know. What is that? That's crazy.
God.
I don't know. But meanwhile, there's like countries in the world that are making it illegal to not vaccinate your kids.
Yeah, like
punishable by,
Sweden and Norway, like dope countries. Yeah. We'll kill your kid unless you vaccinate him.
Two choices, buddy. It's surprising that Obama doesn't do that because he's all about the death panels. So you think any moment, that he can get to kill somebody.
I can't wait until his last day in office, and he's like, "I was a Muslim." How fucking cool will that be?
Throws a smoke bomb, the smoke clears, and he's in a full garb.
God damn it, that would be so fucking.
Shoots
funny.
an AK-47 in the air.
Fuck. Yeah, I mean,
throws a shoe at himself.
I would love that. And he has like a birth certificate. He like burns his U.S. birth certificate, pulls out his
Kenyan birth
certificate.
That'd be so funny. That'd be the greatest.
I would love that. I would vote
for him again if he did that.
King Obama.
King Obama
of the socialist states of America.
I don't know.
That's my dream.
For that exact scenario to happen. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, it's going to.
I fucking hope so.
It's just a matter of like when he does it.
His last day in office.
His last day. Yeah, that's like, I don't even know, what is that even? That's like the best thing ever. Like, I wish every president did that. Like,
they
the
had
last day.
some big secret.
Yeah. And it was like a law that they had to reveal it. But it had to be a secret that like no one knew, or like some.
You know, I want to be. I
like
would
Bill
love
Clinton to be like, I did have sex with her.
I can't play the saxophone. I want to become president, not because I want to be president, but I want the secrets. I want the UFO secrets.
I know. I want the UFO secrets too.
That's it. That's all I want.
What if they just gave you like, all right, Mr. President, here, and they slid you like a manila envelope. You open it up, and there's a big thick packet on the inside, and you know, the front of it says like UFO secrets, and then you flip to the next page, and it's like there are none. And it's just a packet of like. Just 80 like the CIA is just like, go, gotcha.
Just pictures, drawings of like dope aliens smoking weed, like doing peace signs, yeah. Like Rasta aliens with dreadlocks.
They're out there.
I want to believe.
You think anyone ever does that?
It's fucking.
That's really funny. There's got to be like somebody who's, you know, likes to have fun. Like if the president, like if Obama came in, he's a pretty like.
I feel like he's a pretty cool like,
dude,
funny guy.
So it's not far fetched to someone be like, get it.
Well, he says stuff like that a lot.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. He makes like if he's on talk shows or whatever, he makes jokes about like his birth certificate or like.
You know, it's what liars do, right?
Oh yeah.
Like
yeah. I'm not Kenyan.
Yeah, right. No. They're like,
oh yeah, I'm Kenyan.
Yeah, I am Kenyan. Yeah, I guess I don't have a birth certificate. Everyone's like, oh, that's so funny. And he's like, meanwhile, getting away with it.
Oh, it was something like he was talking about like, yeah, we're like the DARPA or you know whatever the fuck is
the Defense Initiative, right?
Yeah, is working on like Iron Man type suits.
Okay.
And then
like exosuits.
Yeah, and then they were like, whoa, can I try one? It was like Jimmy Fallon. It was
sure,
like, can I ride in one or whatever? It was
ride
like,
in one.
He says something like, well, if you did, we'd have to kill you. You know, he said something like crazy and presidential like that. And
right.
It's pretty funny. just like joking about like crazy like yeah, we would have to kill you for real.
We legitimately would have to kill you.
But it's pretty fucking funny, right?
It's pretty funny, like to kill Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah. Wiped that fucking smug grin off his face. That shit-eating grin.
He's laughing now. Do you? I don't know, man. What kind of secrets do you think the president has?
Oh.
Do you think he knows like what games are gonna come out for the next like Xbox, like that kind of?
Well, he gets all the movie screeners ahead of time.
But illegally, just like you know.
He knows like who's gonna win every major sporting event.
Yeah. And he's allowed to bet, but it has to be a pseudonym.
Mm-hmm.
But it has to be a funny pseudonym. There's like a rule to it. Like checking into a hotel, like that kind of thing.
Yeah, it has to be like
IP freely. Like I see wieners.
Can you dig it?
Smell you later. Hey, we could have like Radon do it.
Does he do music?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he does. Yeah, let's ask him. Fuck it.
Okay.
This has been a Peaches and Hot Sauce presentation.
Peaches. Hot sauce. 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 Got your peaches.